In a quiet crocodile farm nestled deep within the countryside, a remarkable story of compassion and connection began with a single egg. The egg had been incubating for weeks, but showed no signs of hatching. Most would have given up on it. But one man, the caretaker of the farm, noticed that something was still alive inside. With gentle hands and a hopeful heart, he carefully cracked open the shell to reveal a fragile baby crocodile, barely moving and struggling to breathe. It was pale, cold, and unresponsive. Yet the man saw life in its tiny eyes and chose not to give up. He took the weak hatchling home, wrapped it in warm towels, and nursed it back to health with a dedication that surprised even himself. Each day, he fed it carefully, ensuring its tiny jaws were strong enough to chew, its limbs able to stretch and swim. At night, he kept the baby croc close to his bed, often sleeping with it near, just in case it needed comfort. As days turned into months, the small reptile began to thrive under his care. It responded to his voice, followed him with its eyes, and even let him cradle it in his arms. As the crocodile grew stronger, so did their bond. The man, who had always viewed crocodiles as part of his job, found himself emotionally attached to this one. He didn't give it a name, but he began to call it Con, the affectionate Vietnamese term for a child. Con followed him around the house like a puppy, basking in the sun beside him, and waiting patiently whenever he stepped away. When he sat by the river to think, Con lay beside him. When he walked around the garden, Con shuffled along behind. Soon, the baby crocodile became too large to stay in the house. The man dug a pond inside his property, complete with soft banks and shaded corners, to make a comfortable new home. Despite its size, the crocodile remained unusually gentle. It never snapped, never threatened, and never showed signs of aggression, not even to the birds that fluttered nearby. Neighbors often came by in awe, not believing the creature could be so docile. But what touched people most was the quiet relationship between the two. In the evenings, the man would sit by the pond and talk softly. He spoke of his dreams, his worries, and his memories. Con would float nearby, listening in silence. There was no fear, no need for cages or chains, just trust. The man never considered giving the crocodile away or releasing it into the wild. "It's family now," he would say with a smile. "It's part of my life, and I'm part of its." Their story spread across the region, not just as a tale of rescue, but as a testament to what care, patience, and love can do, even for a creature often feared and misunderstood. In the end, it wasn't just a crocodile that had been saved from a shell. It was a man's heart that had been cracked open too.